Okay, so David's starting to clean up. And I am waiting on a mail package. So I'm here this morning, and I'm shaking already, but sunflowers and morning glories. Morning glories on the other side of that this year. Black-eyed Susan, vine and black-eyed Susan, morning glories, some stuff Ashley sent me with some mixed exotic sunflowers. I forget what I put in that one. And then I put my blue sunflowers. I put 2 packs of blue sunflowers from different vendors. If I don't get a blue sunflower this year, I'm going to throw a fit. Okay. So he's been, and y'all, we had a big stalk of wild lettuce. That's wild lettuce. We had it growing right there. I had to pull it up. I've got irises. This is either a burgundy or a chocolate fixing to bud. I got a little tiny trellis from my little tiny rose. Which is doing pretty good. Look at my azaleas. Look at those azaleas. Look at those azaleas. My wine bottle tree is coming out good. Those have already started to bloom. These have already started to bloom. I wrapped lights around the pine tree. It goes up at night. Here's my porch. My big pink azalea. And my sunflowers in the milk can. Pretty, huh? I mean, ain't much. Oh, Libby Cat's totally my apple mints are coming up if you want some. Well, let me know. Not much, but it's mine. Okay. So, what I did was I split the seeds that I had between my house and Mom's house. So wherever I end up, I can enjoy them. But look at this pink azalea. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. Let me turn this around. Oh, I gotta pause it. Okay. So I guess this is going to be the view for porch chat because I can't turn it around. So I'm up here this morning waiting on a mail delivery I have to sign for. And I thought, well, I'm here. I'm going to go ahead. Since it's not awfully hot today, I'm wearing the sweater that Gigi recommended. I hardly recommend it. You have to wear something underneath it, but I've got a bralette on underneath it. Very warm, but breezy. I like it. So this is my porch now. And so I was watching this morning on Columbia campus. The Jewish students are being asked to leave campus. They're being told they're Zionist. And this may be what some of y'all think is politically incorrect, but I don't really give a crap. We're starting it all over again. Did we not learn from anything? Like, unless you're trying to kill me, as y'all have seen, I'm pretty chill with everybody. You do your thing, I'll do mine. As long as you're not slinging lead at me, I'm pretty much okay. Here comes Oscar. Oscar goes with me everywhere now. He rides really good now. But on the Columbia campus, there's my cow on a bicycle. I'm so sad I don't get to see these things all the time. But I've taken quite a bit down to Mom, so. But anyway, on Columbia campus, they're all, even if you're Jewish, if you're not even standing up for Israel or standing up or talking about, if you're just wearing Jewish attire or you have the Jewish hairstyles or the Jewish hats, they're making human walls and pushing you off campus where you paid to go, where you have the right to be. They're pushing people off campus and calling them Zionist and telling them they deserve to be unalived. Are we this stupid? Yeah, okay, no, I answered my own question. We are. That's a rhetorical question. We are this stupid. We are absolutely this stupid. A lot of people fail to go back and remember what happened when the little mustache man did this. This is just in a different avenue. It's just coming about in a different way. It's still the same thing. And nobody wants to admit that. They want to say, oh, no, or this is a different, completely, no. It's human beings isolating, segregating, and wanting to see depopulation of the people they don't like. I mean, I got a lengthy list of people I don't like. But that doesn't mean they're not my brothers and sisters on this planet and I don't love them from the point of humanity. But I don't like them. But I can still love them from a human component. So I don't understand. No, I do understand. What we've done is we've bred a generation that sees others only through lenses. And so they don't see the personal component. And when they are together, all they feel like they need to be is a one-voice group mob, rather than a group of individuals all voicing their opinions and ideas. We're forming cults left and right because we raised children that thought they had to have buddies on these video games to go and attack people in groups. I mean, all these video games, basically, all it did was desensitize our young children to genocide. Let's call it like it is, you know. And the world's not getting any easier. Food is freaking expensive, man. I mean, I'm trying to buy my own groceries and stuff and pay my own way and not be a stressor on mom and dad. And it's just like, I was forced into this position by someone who is mentally unwell and on drugs. And I've had to basically hide for my life while all this is being taken care of. And so I'm spending very little time up here where I was shot at. I'm only here to sign for a mail package today, and I absolutely know that they're not home right now, so I'm safe. But, oh, Oscar's rolling. You can see Oscar out there rolling. But I was forced into a position by someone else who cared so little for themselves that they put toxic chemicals in their body that augmented their mentality to where they didn't care for anyone else. And I sit here in the middle of a very small rural community and I think, wow, that's really rare to see here, but it's becoming more prominent as the years move on. As we become more isolated, more people are viewing people through this stupid phone and these stupid iPads and these stupid TVs, and they don't get out in their community and shake hands and see people. They don't see people for what they are, which is an individual doing their own thing in their own life on this world, and that's what they get to do. They have core values, and they have strengths and weaknesses, and they have tasks they have to complete every day, and they have a life just the same as you. But we're breeding generations of children that are begging for genocide because they grew up on Call of Duty and all this other crap. And I don't blame video games completely. I blame parents that don't raise their children to appreciate and respect other people. I blame society for catering to people's mentally ill beliefs and desires rather than stating this is not good for you, it's not good for society, it's going to harm our population. We need to think about this. We need to have rather than the 0.03% of the population leading the rest of us, it should be the 99 leading the rest, you know. But it's very hard for anyone to agree on anything anymore. And it seems like we're catering to those that have the least mental capacity to articulate their desires in a humanitarian way. Why? The same reason on a farm you don't have two bulls. They have opposing desires. They're going to fight over them heifers. Well, anywhere you have anything that has opposing desires or views, you're going to have altercations. How come we're having such heated altercations these days? How come we're isolating and segregating and becoming cults so easily when we should have the knowledge and the capacity to see, we've seen this all before, to say we've seen this all before, we don't want to do it again. Yet we're still walking in the same cow pie, in the same field, on the same property, and we've done it how many times now on this earth? So if you're somebody that can look at somebody and say, because you don't believe exactly 100% the way I believe, you're not valuable, you suck. You need to go and have a talk with somebody that's smarter than you, and you need to probably have a long talk with the Lord or your higher power, because you think way too much of yourself. I'm not very important in the scheme of things. I'm not. I'm an ant on an anthill. That's what we all are. But at least ants can live together. At least they all work toward a common goal. Why are we tearing each other apart? Why are we tearing each other down? Because when you get in really remote places, you don't see a lot of this. You still see the core values, the communities. They still have pig card games. If you've never played Pig, it's a big card game here. They still have pig card competitions and family days and movies on the courthouse lawn and family day at the community park. Why, when you go into metropolis areas where you see millions of people, do you see the most incompatible views and behavior? I think it's because they have desensitized themselves to others. They isolate. They may live with millions of people, but they're absolutely 100% alone mentally. They don't understand compassion or love because they've never been forced to give it to anyone. They've grown up in a cold environment, in a cold city where people don't even say hello when they pass on the street, where you don't make eye contact. You just shuffle through. Y'all making eye contact is the only way we're going to bring this world back. Shaking a hand, making eye contact, and stop fearing everybody else, and stop thinking that everyone's out to get you. Now, I've lived 46 years on this earth, for almost 46 years coming up in the next month. I supervised murderers for a decade of that, juvenile offenders. I've only twice in my life have I been attacked, and I worked in jobs where I should have been attacked a lot because I dealt with juvenile and adult criminals, felons, violent people. Once on the job with a young man that threw an axe at me. Y'all have heard that story. That's why my health is the way it is now, all those surgeries, nerve damage. And then the other one was just last month when the heifer neighbor decided to get all methed up and cause a problem. Do I think that everyone is after me? No. Do I still have murderers coming out of prison that I put in prison? Yeah. Do I think they're going to look? No, I'm not that important in the scheme of things. So how is it that a 19 to 23-year-old that has been on this earth half my time thinks they're so important that they should dictate other people's beliefs, where they belong, where they can travel to, what they can talk about? Boy, we raised a bunch of heretics, didn't we? Y'all proud of yourselves? I'm not. I got grandbabies got to grow up in this world. I don't want them growing up with hate in their heart for other people. I've seen the worst of society, but I've also seen the best. You people that are stuck in the middle need to broaden your horizons.